All right, we are here today with Amitabh from Toronto. Hey, Amitabh, thanks for joining today.
Hi, Tejas. Thanks for having me over.
Of course, no, really great to see you. Amitabh, for anyone who doesn't know you yet, can you tell me a little bit about, what markets do you work in? Maybe what brokerage, what areas do you normally serve in?
Yeah, I work with Royal LePage, and my focus is GTA West with main five cities: Brampton, Mississauga, Oakville, Hamilton, and Burlington
And anybody who doesn't know GTA, it's Greater Toronto area, so
area.
that's from
Yeah.
people from outside. But yes, no, thanks for that, Amitabh. You've been a rock star since pretty much day one. I believe I remember even our conversation. You literally just got your license, and you were ready to go. And I saw the hunger and desire even on that first call, and I even see that now. So that's been amazing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you just got your license, and I think in a couple days or something, you signed up with us like, hey, I want more leads, let's do it, correct?
Yes, absolutely. 3 days.
Yeah.
3 days from my license.
That's perfect. So you had been a pretty brand new agent at that point. So obviously, I mean, you didn't even knew what you probably were jumping into, right? So what did you expect? Like what kind of challenges would you face as a real estate agent, or what were you told, or what was the reasoning behind it? Like why did you just sign up with us literally on second, third day?
Yeah. So when we were doing the classes course here in Toronto area, so many rosy pictures everywhere. Oh, realtors do this, they make so much money. But actually, how much hard work we have to do, no one sees that. And hard work comes with the transaction, and transaction comes with the leads. So I didn't have any lead except my circle principal, my family member, and
Yeah.
family member doesn't give you the business. That
You
is,
probably don't want the business.
yeah, it will get saturated somehow, correct? They are not going to do transactions. So I have to find someone. So
Yeah.
I looked into it like what I can do. I can do door knocking, or I can buy like yellow pages, whatever for the
Yeah.
getting the people's number, or I go with the lead generation.
Yeah.
So your ad came up and I signed up right away.
Yeah.
And that's how all it got started. I completely trust on you because I was new. And I said, whatever you tell, I will just do that.
Yeah, no, and thank you for that. And really, reason I asked that question because that's so important. It's even I remember the mindset that you were in at that point was not about you wanted to get going, you wanted to make sure your momentum doesn't die, and that's so critical because I see a lot of time. The first thing when a lot of people are agents where they're signing up, they're so much concerned and focused on, oh, how do I save the money? I'm gonna close, do door knocking. Nothing wrong with that, guys. I don't get me wrong. Everything works, but it's hard, you need to put in the time energy and to do it. I see a lot of people that try certain things for a few times, especially because door knocking in cold winter is not easy, right? So then you're gonna stop giving up, you're gonna wait to close a couple of deals because this is what I hear, right? I'm gonna close a few deals, then I'll think about spending money, right? So you were like completely opposite, right? And you were like my kind of people, right? Because this is exactly what I love to do as well. Anytime when I'm looking into business or product and offer, I try to look into how can I spend the most amount of money in a profitable way. And it is an investment, right? That's how you need to look at it. And when you look at it that way, your perspective changes, the way you take action on how you go from there, it makes a big difference, right?
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit about when you after you started working with us, how long did it took you to close your first deal? And also if you can expand on how long it took you to actually close it by the time the lead came to your system to closing them to the actual table, right? Like how long did it took you?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think I had a discussion with you within 3 days, and then we got started up everything. The first lead came around 10 days after the setup was done, and I was not aware what to talk. And that I still remember that agent called that guy, that lead called me up. I saw your ad and everything. I said, no, what ad? Like I don't even posted that. But I called you, and then you helped me out. Hey, these are all from our ads. Now it took me 3 months to get one lead on board. And yes, I had that time 100 leads. I was calling, but one lead got connected. I met them. We signed the agreement, and I have to show them property an hour and a half drive from Vaughan. If anyone doesn't know, Vaughan is the east end of Toronto. Now I have to show them all the way in the West. I spent every weekend with them, morning 11 till evening 6. It took me 3 months after signing the contract to help them to find a house. That 3 months, every weekend, I was helping them.
Yeah.
And payment wise, absolutely, I got payment when the transaction was closed. But this 3 months showing the client the houses, it helped me to learn so many things and what to talk. That was the one of the most important thing for the realtor. So in nutshell, 3 months, get the first lead, 3 months to close that deal. So that's how it happened. And I want to add one more thing to everyone. I was so lucky because of Tejas. He runs so great ads. I got one lead. I He onboarded with me right away. I showed him on day one 5 houses. He liked first house, submitted the offer accepted, and done deal.
Wow, in first showing. Okay, that's awesome.
First showing.
Yeah, that's really good. So two different experiences. One took 3 months and one took first showing, which is
Yeah,
amazing. And this is the reality of business, right? Because you
absolutely.
don't know, right? Everybody has different motivation, different reasoning, stuff like that. And you're dealing with people, right? People comes with emotions. And this is all the things that you need to learn along the way, right? But from being a brand new agent, less than 2 years when you signed up with us, with right now being the top agent in your brokerage, I'm sure you've done a lot, all of that. I know you close a lot of deals. But can you tell us some of the challenges that you face along the way, and how did you overcome it, or anything you can add to that?
Yeah, absolutely. So challenges basically, I always tell all the new agent, even in my brokerage, people join every day. I said, we are in the business of rejection. Remember that. Every day is a new day. So you have to keep doing your own work every day, irrespective. Like taking example, Tejas gives me at least 20, 30 leads every day. But if I don't call them, so that is gone, correct? So I have to keep doing my part, and Tejas is doing his part. So and we have to keep calling. So it can't happen like every day you are closing one deal. That is next to impossible. So, but you have to follow your schedule. Call people. We are in the business of talking, not just seeing. And if you don't talk, you don't convert anything.
I
So
agree.
that is the main crux. Now, also the biggest challenge which I know within my team, within my colleagues, everyone thinks, oh, we are spending so much money on the lead generation. Oh, XYZ company is going to charge this much. Just think, if they are charging XYZ amount, they are giving something to you. Do you have that much time? You want to go out and find at least 100 phone numbers? No, you won't get it.
Yeah.
So you have to think first spend, then think about the rewards.
Yeah. And it's a system and predictability too, right? Because when
Absolutely.
you have consistent leads coming in every single day, you have system in place for follow-up, you have system in place for appointment, taking from start till finish, that's what we call a system, right? It doesn't mean
Yeah,
actual system, even what do you do in that first call, what do you say, then what do you do after the call? That's a system too, right? I mean,
absolutely.
and you learn that along the way, right? So when you build that kind of predictability, you're not stressing when the market goes up and down, stuff like that, because now, yeah, maybe not leads are converting it as fast, but you're talking to people who came to your pipeline maybe 1 year, 2 years back, and even they are converting. And I'm sure you've seen that, right? So
Oh yeah, absolutely.
yeah, no, and thanks for sharing all that, because it's so crucial for people who are especially new, right? So, Amitabh, right now, I mean, if you want to break it down, I know, you're one of the top agents in your brokerages, on roughly, and you don't have to give us exact numbers, but how much percentage of your business comes from online leads through us, and how much is your personal, how much percentage of your business normally comes through your other sources? Like, if you can break it down for us.
So yeah, absolutely. So this year, 50% of my business
Okay,
is from you guys, and 50% is from my door knocking.
nice.
So
That's
I
really
have
good.
done 10 deals till now, and in my pipeline, I have 8.
Nice. Okay, that's really good.
So it's basically 50-50%.
Nice. Okay. And so anybody for who is watching this, right? Maybe they they're considering working with us, they're a bit skeptical, or they've been burned in the past by other marketing companies. What would you say to them, if they're thinking of this?
Just trust the process. Trust the people who are good in their own area. We are good in selling the real estate. We are not good in generating the leads. Trust the people, trust the process. They will get you there.
No, thank you so much, Amitabh, for your time today. Really
Thank you,
appreciate
Tejas.
it. Yeah, take care.
Yeah.